When Reverend William Buckland revealed the discovery of a massive fossilized creature in 1824, he had no idea what he had set in motion. His enigmatic find became the starting point for 200 years of intense exploration into the world of dinosaurs. Only now have scientists uncovered the deepest secrets of these long-lost giants. An enormous reptile, unlike any creature known today. That's how the English clergyman and geologist William Buckland described the first scientific documentation of a dinosaur in 1824. Since then, our understanding of dinosaurs has expanded rapidly. Yet, these extinct giants remain a mystery in many ways. Researchers are still seeking answers to fundamental questions, such as where dinosaurs came from and why they disappeared. Most recently, paleontologists have delved into perhaps the most thought-provoking mystery of dinosaurs. What would it have been like to look one of these massive reptiles directly in the eye? What was happening in their minds? How intelligent were they? Could they have understood what was going on in your own mind? Now, a series of new studies have provided surprising answers to these questions. Dinosaurs continue to baffle scientists. In the 1800s, William Buckland was in no hurry to share his remarkable discovery with the world. The large bones found in a slate quarry remained in his laboratory for at least 5 years as he focused on other projects. On February 20, 1824, however, he finally presented his dinosaur Megalosaurus to the Geological Society of London, laying the foundation for dinosaur research. After a slow start, the field eventually gained momentum and is currently experiencing a golden age. In recent years, scientists have discovered about 3 new dinosaur species per month. New technologies like CT scans, lasers, and advanced computer simulations allow us to study aspects of dinosaurs never seen before. We now have an incredibly precise understanding of how dinosaurs looked, how fast they moved, what diseases they suffered from, and much more. However, fundamental questions remain unanswered, such as how dinosaurs originated and why they vanished. 3 puzzles that still haunt researchers. Scientists are far from finished unraveling the secrets of dinosaurs. Some core questions about the evolutionary history of these extinct giants remain unanswered. Who were the first dinosaurs? Researchers have yet to find remains of the earliest dinosaurs. Fossils of close relatives suggest that the first dinosaurs were small, bipedal creatures that might have been covered in down or feathers, but scientists still disagree. How did dinosaurs learn to fly? One group of dinosaurs learned to fly: birds. However, researchers do not fully understand how this happened. Perhaps they began flapping their arms to run faster or to glide between trees while hunting insects. Why did dinosaurs disappear? Dinosaurs vanished after a massive meteor impact, but some scientists believe that these large animals were already in decline due to climate change long before. Without those changes, dinosaurs might have fared better during the impact. Prehistoric voices return. Part of the answer comes almost literally from the dinosaurs themselves. A recent discovery has restored the dinosaurs' voices. For the first time, scientists have found a dinosaur larynx, which tells an intriguing story. Dinosaurs' living relatives, birds, use their larynx to shape sounds, producing complex songs, some resembling language. Another relative, the crocodile, also has a larynx, but it is more primitive, limiting its sounds to hisses and growls. The newly discovered larynx from the armored dinosaur Tyrannosaurus resembled that of birds, leading researchers to believe that dinosaurs could produce complex sounds, akin to birdsong, though likely in a deeper tone. If you could look into the eyes of a Tyrannosaurus rex, you might have seen a glimmer of understanding. Researchers at Lund University demonstrated this in a 2023 study of dinosaurs' living relatives. They placed 2 crocodiles opposite each other and caught one's attention with an object that the other could not see. The first crocodile turned its head toward the object, but would the second one follow the gaze? It rarely did. When the experiment was repeated with birds like emus and chickens, they often followed the other's gaze, even if they could not see the object themselves. This suggests that birds, like humans, can perceive the world from another's perspective, a capacity for empathy. Given that both chickens and ostriches possess this ability, their common ancestor, which lived around 100 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, likely did as well. This ancestor was closely related to predatory dinosaurs like T-Rex, suggesting that these fearsome dinosaurs could interpret and understand one another's intentions. How much T-Rex understood its surroundings was also influenced by its intelligence. Intelligence is a complex concept, barely understood even in humans, but it generally correlates with brain size. If that is the case, dinosaurs' intelligence ranged widely, from dim-witted herbivores to predatory dinosaurs with high bird-like intelligence. And the smartest of all may have been T-Rex. In a 2023 analysis, Brazilian neuroscientist Susana Herculano Huzel estimated the number of brain cells in T-Rex using CT scans of its skull. She concluded that it had about 3.3 billion neurons, roughly the same as modern baboons, which are known to use tools and solve complex problems. However, some scientists caution that these conclusions are based on limited evidence. Nonetheless, current knowledge of living animals suggests we should give dinosaurs more credit for their mental abilities than previously thought. Reptilian brain spring traps. Recent discoveries challenge the link between intelligence and brain size. For instance, crows, whose brains weigh just 15 grams, can make tools, plan ahead, and, according to a new study, even perform statistical calculations to optimize their chances of receiving a reward. Perhaps even more surprising is the cunning behavior of crocodiles, documented by American zoologist Vladimir Dinets in 2013. Crocodiles would lay branches on their snouts near heron colonies during nesting season. Unsuspecting birds searching for nest-building materials would approach, only to become a quick meal for the crafty predators. These findings show that even primitive brains can exhibit intelligent behavior, a revelation that marks only a small part of the rapid progress being made in biology. With CT scans of fossils, researchers can now explore the ancient nervous systems of extinct animals, pushing paleontology into an exciting new era. These advancements will ultimately provide us with a comprehensive picture of the creatures that William Buckland introduced to the world in 1824.